My name is Lou Ann Berryhill. I was privileged to go to Belize on a mission through our state convention to help present the story cloth to the teachers in Belize as they teach spirituality in their schools. I was blessed that there was a 17-year-old young man who went on the trip as a teacher, and that we were able to teach Sunday school teachers as well. And some of those Sunday school teachers are 14 years old. I'm thinking, wow. And just so energetic and enthusiastic as they learned about this cloth and practiced the stories. One young man even had his own radio program at 14 years old. So he's right ahead of the game, and he was very charismatic whenever he was telling about Lazarus. So it was a great blessing personally. At the end, we were very, very tired, and we had a series of questions. It took about 2 hours to summarize our work, and at the time I wasn't very energetic, but looking on it, I'm really glad that our leaders gave us this to do at the end, because it made us focus on the spiritual aspect of the week, even though we were really tired the day that we did it. And one of the scriptures that was presented for us to look up was Psalms 145, and it reads, "One generation will commend your works to another. They will tell of your mighty acts." And that's what we did. The young people who are teachers in Belize will be able to share with their children in classes about the mighty works of God. They have a foundation of godliness that they can bring into their own lives.
I'm Helen Williams. I heard about an exciting trip that people from all over the state were invited to go to, and they were going to go and teach teachers to teach the storying cloth. I thought, this is an amazing opportunity, and I felt like I was called to go there to do this. I was a teacher for over 30 years, so to me this was exciting to get to teach the Bible in school. On Friday when we went to the school, that was a real eye-opener, because they have so little and we have so much here in America. I think we're so deprived, but that was my main goal, to get to go there and do that, and it was very meaningful. I think it has changed my life, that, you know, I see that they sincerely were genuine and needed help in teaching this cloth. They were so excited to get it and to get Bibles. One teacher even asked me, she said, "Teacher, can I have more than one Bible? I'd like to pass it around to my students." And I thought, that's an easy request. And so I told my leader, my team leader, and that person said, "Sure, pass out as many as you want." So you could see the teachers taking armloads of Bibles. It was just amazing. I know the Bible teaches, if you've done it to one of the least of these, my brethren, you've done it unto me. And I think that's something everybody needs to remember. We don't need to sit back and just wait for something to happen. We need to get involved and do whatever we can for Jesus, because our life is short.
Hi, I'm Susan Gray. Most people call me Sue. And I went to Belize on a mission trip. We were able to go under the auspices of another organization called the Word at Work. And they've been doing work in Belize for several years now, since at least 2003. We went to see some of the places where the Word at Work is actually building and helping to build, including the Valley of Peace, which is where Salvadoran refugees came in the 80s. We met one who escaped with his family with the clothes on their back after the Salvadoran revolutionaries had killed a brother and had injured another brother. And he said that his dad said, let's get out now before they kill anybody else, another one of my sons. And so they came with nothing. I liked being in the Valley of Peace and seeing the work there. Their building, again, is not by our standards, and it is amazing to see how people live and how they can be happy. The Belizeans apparently don't feel themselves deprived at all. And if people in this country live like that, they might feel themselves deprived, but they don't. However, there is so much work to be done to help them. It's just the realization that God does use us, that it's not just in the books or in the movies or the videos we hear, but God loves everyone and He works everywhere. And to see the difference that He makes in the lives of the Belizeans was pretty wonderful.
Hi, I'm Bill Achilles. I pastor Rodeo Road Baptist Church in Santa Fe, New Mexico. We took a one-week mission trip down to Belize, and during that week we interacted with some of the Belizean people and some of the projects that were going on down there. We got to see the prison, we got to work at the VBS, we got to teach teachers the story cloth. We did a number of things and got to see the real part of Belize, not the tourist stops, but just real people that live in Belize. My favorite part of the trip was teaching the teachers on Friday. We had a group of about 80 in the Toledo district in Punta Gorda, and we were able to share the story cloth with them as well as teaching techniques and just to encourage them and helping them as they teach spirituality to their students. The most inspirational part was in the Belize Central Prison. They have one prison that serves the entire country, and we were in a worship service with probably 150 prisoners, both male and female. Two of them gave their testimonies, and then afterward we had probably a 30-minute sing fest, and it was so evident the joy of the Lord in spite of their difficult circumstances, and it was very inspirational. It greatly influenced me. I saw people who by our standards would have absolutely nothing, but yet they were rich in joy and in love, and they had an attitude about them that they were content and they were thankful. And I learned that God provides in all circumstances. Whether it's in the jungle of Belize or if it's in the jungle of a city, God provides opportunities for people's needs to be met in the different circumstances. I would greatly encourage anyone and everyone to go on at least one mission trip overseas or to a foreign country. It opens your eyes to how God is working in other places around the world, and it inspires you on how you can become a better servant of His and being more involved with evangelism and missions. So find a place, get out there, and go.